Good morning, everybody. Some finger pops going on this morning. I tell you guys, this world is something else. Miss Carol, we're about in the same boat that we've been in the last few days. We're short on our hotel. I have to work tonight. Angela's off. Um, we've got it's 9:40 here. I'm sorry, guys. I overslept. I should have been up earlier. I fell asleep last night and forgot to set an alarm clock. Well, I just fell asleep. It was just out. Uh, it's Today is off and running, guys. We'll try to get the room covered, then we'll try to figure out how we get something to eat. Um, we've got one bowl of ramen noodles between the two of us, and or ramen, however you say it. Is it ramen or ramen?
Ramen.
Ramen noodles. I always call them ramen for some reason.
Some people call it ramen.
We got one bowl of that between the two of us, and I would get a free meal at work tonight, but payday is Wednesday. Um, Hey, David and Summer, Bray, we've been there a little bit over a week. They let you eat free when you're working. I would get a meal tonight. Miss Carol, you're right about that. It cannot come soon enough. Right now, the main concern is to get the hotel room covered for tonight. Um, and I just went to this guy was on Facebook offering $40 for a ride to his probation officer. And I said, well, I'll go do that. That's $40. That's what he's offering. I go to pick him up. What he fails to tell anybody on there is that his probation officer is an hour drive one way. So it's like, I go to pick him up and thinking, okay, I'll make $40 for this. And it'll leave me 25 short on the room. Well, he gave me 20 for wasting my time because he didn't post that it was basically a 2 hour, trip. It's when you've reached rock bottom, you do whatever you got to do, basically. Short of anything illegal. I'm not doing anything illegal to come up with money. Um, but yeah, that's about how it goes, Miss Carol. It's like, um, I don't know. It's like we just can't. We're just trying to make it to Wednesday. We get paid. We'll be able to pay for the room. Um, you know, we'll be doing better. Things will start getting better. It's just, man, getting between, you know, for the rest of our hotel room. Actually, I need 45 to cover the rest of the hotel room. The hotel is 65 a night. Um, I've got 20 of it. Just hoping someone will find it in their heart to help us today. We've got till 11 to check out. Sometimes, most of the time, he'll give me till 12 if I'm short on it. Um, Yesterday, he worked with me like I had most of it, and I paid it. He gave me extra time. They do discounted rates for the week. If I paid it out by the day, it would be like closer to 500, I think. I can't do the math in my head right now. If you paid it by the week, it's $370, I believe, maybe $350 since we're in a queen size bed instead of a king. That was $370 was a king size bed rate. Hey Tracy, what you doing, Tootsie Roll?
You're fine.
He's just chilling for a minute. But yeah, they do discounted rates for the week. So like I said, once we start getting our paychecks, we can pay for a week. We get paid. We both get paid on Wednesdays. Oh, thank you, babe. I needed that. I really did. So, she probably needs the OUT. She's got the baby.
Say hey y'all. Hey y'all.
Little Juju. You will take her out?
Well, I was looking for her leash earlier, but I couldn't find it.
It's got to be in here.
That's what I thought too, but
Okay. We're trying to raise the money for the hotel, the rest of the hotel fee today. Yes, she is working. Thank you, Carrie, for answering that. I got distracted by the cuteness. We're both working. She doesn't work tonight. I work tonight. She works tomorrow night. I'm off tomorrow night. Miss Carol, you would have to download the app.
let me go see if it's in the car.
And then it's got to be in here. We carried her in with it.
Well, that's what I thought, but I can't find it.
She can't find the leash to take the baby out. Got to download the app, and you got to make sure there's money on it or link it to your bank. And then it's pretty simple to use after that. You just get the person's username and send cash that way. It's almost like PayPal. I do have PayPal Venmo. Can you not find it?
I can't find it, baby.
We didn't carry her in. She walked in. Y'all, give me 1 second. Move.
I looked everywhere.
What did you turn the light on, baby? You didn't get pushed back with your shoe, did it?
No,
Well, it might still be in the car.
it's got to be.
I don't know how we. Well, did we carry her in?
May have.
Oh. So yeah, she's trying to hunt down the leash. In our old house, we would just open up the door and let her go out the side yard. It was fenced in. Excuse me, guys. She couldn't go nowhere. She won't go anywhere here. It's just she's half blind and all the doors look the same, and we're afraid she'll try to go back to the wrong door, which we wouldn't let her out by herself anyway. Is that where it was? Huh. No, we haven't been scamming people for a long time. And Miss Carol's been around for a long time, so Miss Carol knows us. So, I mean, Miss Carol's been in and out of our lives for quite some time now. So, but right now we desperately need some help with $45. We're trying to get the room covered first, and then we'll figure out anything else with food. I mean, anything would help. Anything would help. We got $20 to our name. We get paid Wednesday. I have to go to work tonight. her and Juju cannot sit in the car. You know, we do have a place for Juju to stay when we're working, when we're both working. Um, I don't have Chime loan, and to be completely honest, I've borrowed the Cash App loan, and Angela can't do it yet, but I kind of owe it back. I'm overdrafted. I'm overdue on my payback on my Cash App loan because we've used that before to pay the room, and I'm overdue on it. So something else I'm working on paying back. Once we start getting paid, is getting that paid back. So my Cash App is right again. Um, and that's just being completely honest. Guys, I tell y'all, I'm usually I'm a little bit perkier when I'm on here, but today I'm just not. You know, even when things are going bad, like I stay in a better attitude. But today I'm just. It's. I'm just as tired of doing this as y'all are tired of seeing me. I guarantee you. There's a. I mean. So. I love how people will complain about this is all I see and this is that and the other. And then y'all get on here and comment and interact, and what you comment interact with is going to make your algorithm lean towards stuff like that. So you know, figure out where some of these wrinkles are coming. I know where this is from, and right there, just. You know, I find it funny that someone who hides behind a fake name and multiple fake accounts gets on here and calls me a con artist and a liar. And a liar. Um, so yeah, I find that real amusing that someone who is accusing me of lying and being a scammer and all that stuff gets on here and lies about who they are. They won't show their face. They hide behind a fake name. But I'm the liar and the scammer. Hey, Grandma Jay. Um, not too good. It's been, and there's no hiding it. It's been the same scenario pretty well all week. Um, we're just trying to make it till payday. We don't have enough for the room today. Um, you know, I work tonight. Um, Angela's off. Thank you, Grandma Jay. Um, 45 short on the room today. I just went a while ago to make $40, and that went horribly wrong. I was explaining that a while ago. The guy was offering to pay somebody $40 to take him to his probation officer, and I was like, "Man, I got you. That's what you're offering. You know, I'll come pick you up, take you." Thinking it's here in town. I go to pick him up, and he's like, "I was like, all right, so it's over by so and so place," and he's like, "Oh no, it's in Dresden." It was like a nice drive away. I'm thinking Dresden's like an hour away from here, one way. maybe a little bit closer. I just know it's not something that I could have. Again, a fake account, a fake name. Because they know if their real name comes up, people are going to Google them and they're going to realize that they're on the offenders list. So, but that's the people that some of these guys want to follow. They don't. They just want to follow the name and the laughter and all that stuff. But they don't want to. They can't come out of their own name because they do. Everybody's going to see, hey, this guy's on the underage offenders list. So, but that's the people y'all want to follow. People who want to hide behind a fake name and a fake account, and then get on here and call someone who's down on their luck a liar and a scammer. But they're lying every day about their name. They're lying about their account. You know. Oh, Grandma Jay, I wasn't saying that towards you. It's just, and it's okay to have a nickname on here, but like if you're coming on here and you're completely hiding behind fake names, fake pictures, and you want to call someone else a liar and a scammer, but you're hiding behind that. Y'all do y'all's research on that. Okay. Well, it's nice to formally meet you, Julie. I know you've been around for a while. I just didn't even know your name. I'm going to go down here in a little while, see if he'll give me the 12. What does it matter what I asked for? It doesn't matter. Does it make me a liar because I asked for help? Or does it make me a liar if I come on here with a fake name and a fake picture under fake accounts? Who's the liar there? I'm on here asking for money for our hotel room. Yeah, I'm asking for money. I'm asking for help. And have no issue showing where it goes. Because I feel like if you're going to help, you're not going to run back. Well, I say that, but I've had people do that. Casey, I've asked every day this week. Yes, I have. And before that, we're trying to make it to our first good paycheck from McDonald's. So, I mean, you really have no point in the fact that I've asked for money doesn't make me a liar or scammer or anything. Yeah, sure. I'm begging. Yes, I am. I'm begging for help, pleading for help, 100% begging for help. That doesn't make me a liar or scammer. And when I can show where the money goes. But y'all want to believe the truth that you're told by people who just y'all don't even know. Y'all don't know me either, but y'all don't know them, but they're right. McDonald's does not do daily pay. Ours doesn't here anyway. Job's going good. I got to go to work at 4. The wife's off today. I go in at 4, work till closing. See that right there is just. And see, let me just point that out. I know y'all seen that. They're gonna make an account with my picture, and the name's gonna be Tim Likes Kids.
Tim likes what?
Kids.
What?
So it's all right for that to go through. That's the people y'all follow, and y'all. I'm not saying everybody in here, but the ones that are in here strictly because y'all follow the awareness stuff and everything. Yeah, and the one who's on the registered list is the one doing it. So. Yeah. Hey, Tamara. The ones that follow them and believe every word they say, that's the people y'all are following right there. Y'all following bullies. I mean, and I call them liars, and you can't sit there and defend it because they're lying about their names and their profile pics. Nobody walks around with a Disney filter on their face all day long. I mean, they don't. I've never. We are on the list to have to get housing. We've been on it for the last 8 months. Um, we're registered with the West Tennessee Homeless Solution. Cool Bean, you can go look it up. Paradise, we're trying to come up with 45 for the rest of our hotel room. Hey, Angela with the butterfly. No, she's not. See, there we go. Make up a lie. Now that'll be the lie. Everybody runs with it. So, but I'm just gonna ignore all this stuff. We need $45 desperately to keep the hotel room today. It's 10 o'clock here where we're at. Um, right now, I can't DoorDash because the only way I can use my phone is on Wi-Fi. Thank you, Casey. Good morning, Linda. Um, yes, we both work. We just started a job at McDonald's. And then the same awareness people get on here and then they go make posts somewhere else like, oh, all they do is block me. Yeah, because all they do is harass me. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know how so many people can follow these people, seeing what they're doing, seeing how they harass and bully people. It speaks volumes about how much of a low life their followers are. Tennessee does, but there's a list a mile long. The nearest place to donate plasma is about 45 minutes away. Rainbow, we're going through it again today, dealing with these awareness people and then having to try to figure out how to come up with 45 more to keep the hotel room today. The fly was tickling me. The one in Jackson pays anywhere between $75 to $250 because I have one up there and done it before. Grandma J, sometimes, I mean, most of the time we do get some help. Sometimes we don't, you know. I don't have the gas to drive the 45 minutes to do it. And then you got to be spot on with your stuff when you get there. Like, I went up there one time, my blood pressure was too high. They wouldn't let me. I've tried to donate blood, and my blood pressure was too high, and I couldn't. Yes, we are both working. I go to work today at 4. And we're just getting hot. With her epilepsy, we can't stay in a tent. Well, we stay in the car when we have to. But with it getting hot, that's what's scaring me the most is the, when it was cooler, we could park somewhere, crack the windows. It was fine. Where is my wife? She's in the bathroom at the moment. We did just start. We get our first good paycheck next week. It's coming Wednesday, actually. Grandma J, we have looked and looked. At one point, we had the money to get a house, and just couldn't find anything that was affordable. There you are.
Here I am.
I'm sure they didn't want to see you while you was in the bathroom. I tell you right now, back on track, I wish she wasn't working. But she's at McDonald's in the lobby. They're working with her with everything. They gave her an easy position that she can do. So, I agree with you, Grandma Jay. Now, he's got a crew up here that works for him basically for the same thing. His housekeeper, he's got one, and that's all he's got. He works that poor girl a lot, but she's working for a room and a little bit extra. And then he's got his front desk people that are basically, they stay here, and he works them, exchanges them in and out for their rooms and stuff, or discounted room, Thank you, Grandma Jay. And see, that's the thing that gets me. When we wasn't working, we was getting hounded because we wasn't working. And then I take a job at McDonald's, and now they're talking down on me because I took a job at McDonald's. This McDonald's starts you off at $10 an hour, and after your training period, they reassess you and bump you up a little bit, and then the better you work, the better you get paid. It's basically, Thank you, Grandma Jay. Yeah, they do allow my beard like this. There's actually a guy who's he's first shift over the kitchen, and his beard is like Duck Dynasty. It's like down to his chest. They make these things called beard nets, just like they make hair nets, and you put them on, and you're good. I don't know why people don't know that. And that's something that gets every day. Well, they didn't hire him because he's got a beard. They make a thing called a beard net, just like they make a hair net.
Look, we ain't got time for all this hate right now.
Well, when you do that, all they're going to do is make another video making fun of it and everything else. So
we're going to do that anyway.
Like I said, the first shift kitchen manager's beard is like looks like a Duck Dynasty beard. So no, we do not have the room for tonight. That's what we're trying to come up with. We're 45 short for the room tonight. And after we get the room, if we get the room, we've got to worry about food. I'll get a free meal at work. Sharon, I get a free meal while I'm working. I don't have a regular bank account. I only have a prepaid account, and they told me I couldn't do a payday loan because I only have prepaid. Jamie, I understand that, but there's so much hate, and she gets so frustrated really, really fast over it because it's constant. I'm working at McDonald's. This McDonald's does not have daily pay, guys. They don't. They don't have daily pay. Y'all give me 1 second. I need to check a DM, so I'm about to end this live because I don't know how to check a DM on TikTok when I'm on it. So give me just 1 second. I'll be back. No, we get paid on Wednesdays, and we don't get our first good paycheck until next Wednesday. No, we get paid on Wednesdays, and we don't get our first good paycheck until next Wednesday. We get paid on Wednesdays, and we don't. Just don't argue with them and fall into the hate and stuff. Okay. Well, it's back live. Hey, David and Summer. I'm about to run down to the front desk and see if we can get to 12 o'clock today. And then I will be back to let everybody know. I don't know if she's going to come over and talk or not. So, just going to leave it on live. I'm charging. If you want to go talk, just go talk. So, your friends are over there.
On that side. Hey y'all. Oh God, y'all. I still have bedhead. I think that's what they call it. Hey. Look, y'all can probably look in my eyes until I'm exhausted. Oh, shut up. I think I'm doing that right. I don't know. Thank you, Carrie. Yes, they are. And that Matilda's got, oh my goodness, got so many accounts. So many. Oh, y'all, hang on just a minute, okay? Oh my goodness, how do I do this?
Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Did you get on here and talk any?
I just sit down and started talking, and that Matilda came on there,
Yeah,
and I
they're
blocked
always on
that.
there.
And then I looked up there and seen that we was getting that call.
All right, so that was some good news. Carrie, are you still on? I'll have to. They're giving us to 12.
They are okay.
Yeah, shoot Carrie that good news in text. Angela's going to shoot you a text with some good news that we just got. Okay. They're giving us to 12. It's 10:23. So, and some of y'all are making this easy for me today on figuring out who to block and stuff, because if y'all are going to follow and think that Matilda's doing a great job, then hey, we can just go ahead and get rid of you. So, but thanks some of y'all for making that very easy on who to kick out of the room. So, but we've got a little extra time today. To look it up, I would have to pass on his real name. It's called an app in Wi-Fi, the same way I'm on here. I can't give out his real name. Matilda's not a female. We are 45 short from getting the room covered. It's 65 a night in this room that we're in. We have 20 of it. So we're trying to get the room covered right now. Then we're going to worry about food after. I don't know, I'll get a meal tonight. I'll bring that home to her if I need to. Hey, Andrew, what's going on, man? How are you doing today, man?
Hey, Andrew.
It's man, we're just trying to make it to the payday, y'all. Until Wednesday, and things will start getting better. Garden Elf, if you want to know more, you can DM me. So I'm not going to make this live about that. We are in desperate need. We need some help today. We need $45 to cover the room. Anything we got over that would go to get us some more ramen noodles. We've got a bowl of ramen to split between the two of us. Well, I won't split it. I'll give it to her. And I do get a free meal at work. She's not working tonight. Rainbow, I'm trying. Today, I just don't feel it today. I tell you, from talking to me, and Carrie knows, and some, Andrew and David Summer, Grandma Jay, some of them that's been around. It's usually like I'm not as, I don't know, monotone or kind of, I'm just beaten down. Beaten down. I just don't understand society, guys. I don't. 91 people in the chat right now, and I guarantee you 50 of them. Yeah, worn thin. That's. Oh, man, I'm telling you, that's definitely the statement there. I'm the candle that's been burnt at both ends, and the flame's gotten bigger because it's touching. Um, but I guarantee at least 50 of these people viewing are from awareness, or they're here from some kind of awareness. And they say they just doxed my whole name in one of those that Rainbow just blocked. I mean, I don't put my last name on here, so but they can dox me, they can bully me, they can. I mean, some of the stuff they say about us, and it's just, man, I don't see how anybody can follow someone who's so hateful. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. It's like, they go to that one page and they laugh about my size and how he has so much trouble walking. He's so fat. He's a fat ass. He's a lazy piece of shit. Then they say that her medical conditions ain't true. Right now they're like, you say she can't work. I don't want her working. I'll be honest with you right now. If she was having to go back there in that kitchen and stuff and work, I wouldn't allow it. I wouldn't. Just simply because of her health. She's in the lobby. She wipes down tables. She dumps trays, sweeps, mops. It's not something where she's on a time crunch, like you've got to hurry up and do this type thing. The managers there are absolute sweethearts. They know her epilepsy problem, and they stay on her about not just, you don't have to run 1,000 miles an hour out here. Take your time, slow down. Get you something cold to drink. So she's in a very good spot with some very good managers and some. Yeah, and like she said, there's this guy that works there. It's like he's this way with all the other women too. It's like he won't let them take out the trash. He won't let them clean the men's bathroom. They clean the women's bathroom. She cleans the women's bathroom. He cleans the men's. The only time she really has to be in any kind of hurry to do anything is if someone spills something. And so y'all see how I'm explaining her job and everything, and that's what they get on here and say. So she sits around doing squat. No, she works. She just doesn't. She's not at the speed of she don't have to work at the speed and the heat of the kitchen. Yeah, we both work the same one. I got to go in at 4 tonight, work till closing. And she works tomorrow night. And then we both work together Sunday. So, thank you, Lord. Part of the stress that I'm under today is that I don't have anywhere for her to stay while I'm working tonight. She can't sit in the car. We have our fur baby with us. So, desperately needing someone to help me out with the rest of the hotel fee. Really, the rest of the hotel fee and a few dollars to get some ramen noodles, ramen. We're 45 short on the hotel, and I'm not asking somebody to, hey, send the full 45. If anybody can send anything, $5, $10 of it, anything that gets us closer to it would help. Obviously, if someone could turn, help with all of it, that would be a blessing. But if you couldn't, just a few dollars of it would help. Like, what blows my mind is how do they make so many accounts? Like, you've got to sign up an email to make an account, right? And you can't use the same email to make an account. I mean, am I wrong on that? You got to have a different email for every account you make on here. I do have Cash App. Ricky, I'm going to tag you in it. It's my wife's Cash App. And it's funny because McDonald's is letting me and her both work some of the same shifts. I work tonight. She doesn't. She works tomorrow night. I don't. Sunday we work together. We don't work in the same part of McDonald's, so we can work together on the same shift. I'm in the back. She's out front in the lobby. I'm in the back running the fryer. Horse lady, I don't know. I don't know. So, and Ricky, I'm sure you're getting hit with a bunch of people in your DMs now because you asked about a cash out. Anytime someone even attempts to help, that's why they all sit here and they just watch and then they start DMing that person. So, and there we go again. Another Matilda account. Like, I don't even know how someone can afford that many devices to make something, It's unbelievable. And then God bless, I'm getting tons of DMs of, man, your mods blocked me as soon as they came into the room. My mods are blocking people that they know are coming from awareness groups. So, if you come to me and you're like, man, and I got this message a while ago, I got on, the account, and on my other two accounts, and your mods blocked me, and I didn't do nothing. Why do you got so many accounts? For one, hey J Bear, it's not too good today. Queen Mama, right now I do have enough mods, so I feel like they do a great job. Um, I actually have a couple others that rarely get on now, but they do, but they get on later.
Babe,
Huh?
what is that?
Okay. You saw my German Shepherd? He is beautiful. First of all, we have a Chihuahua, Jack Russell mix, and she's a female. I was just informed that. Okay. I was just informed that we did get a little help, so we are now 25 away from being able to cover the room. Thank y'all for that help. They did ask to. Uh, yes, Jay Bear, we are. And somebody make it make sense to me. Someone make this make sense to me. Someone can take my picture and make a fake account and use my name, but when it gets reported, they've done nothing wrong. Somebody make that make sense. I just don't understand how someone can take a picture of my face, put it on their account, put my name on there. I mean, they actually put my full name on there a while ago, and make an account. And TikTok doesn't find that wrong. I am very lucky that Carrie is my mod and a good friend of mine. I'm very lucky that Rainbow is a great mod and a good friend of mine. I'm very lucky that I do have several great friends in here right now. I'm lucky to have them all in my life. And Andrew, love you too, Andrew. Can't forget Andrew. You know, there's some great people in here. I wished the ratio to good people to the bad was better. You know what I mean? Even if Matilda's in with another account, I don't know if you guys caught that. See what I mean? A picture of me at work. It's like unbelievable. Jay Barry, you're correct. Good morning, Tanny. I am blessed to have all these good people in my life. You know, I definitely am. And again, I think I was in the middle of it. The person who sent 20, thank you. We appreciate it great, a lot. That leaves us 25 short. We got to 12 to get it. Anything extra we get is going to go towards getting us a few packs of ramen noodle. Oh, we call them ramen noodle. I've called them ramen noodle as a joke for so long that it's such a force of habit now to call them ramen. I don't know. It's just one of the things. So now we're 25 short from the room. If anybody could help with that, it would be appreciated. So I gotta have a drink of this flat Coca-Cola. I didn't even fizz. Y'all hear that? It was horrible. Lori, there's a few meals that we get for free, but if we want the bigger meals, like the quarter pounder, double quarter pounder, something like that, they give us half off on those. But there's a few meals that we get for free if we're working. It's like I go in tonight, I would get a free meal. I would get a free meal tonight. She would have to be working and get a free meal. Back to what I just said. I wish the ratio of kindness to hate was better. 140 people in here, and I'm gonna say to every one kind person, there's 10 hateful, or not 10 just being hateful, but 10 with ill intent. Like you have no intent to do anything but watch and if someone says they're going to help me, I'll try to attack that person and get them not to. Rob, from my experience from this past week or so, week and a half, they count it and throw it away, which I think is a shame. A lot of places do that. They count it and just throw it away, and it's a shame. They could be donating that to the food bank, or let, let somebody carry it home that needs it. Uh, and a lot of places do that. A lot of fast food places do that. They just throw it away. You know, burger comes back wrong. They throw it in a bin, and then at the end of the shift, they count it all out. And as the guy's counting it out, he's throwing it in the trash can. It is horrible that that's what they do with their waste. But yeah, that's what I've seen anyway. The guy yesterday was doing the count for first shift, and it's like a tote, and he he was counting it out from the tote and was throwing it straight in the trash. I agree with you, Alexis, but I mean, it's. Y'all remember now, I'm supposed to be the liar, but this person keeps coming in here under a fake account with a fake name and a fake picture. Is that not lying? Can I get y'all's opinion on that? Is that not lying? If someone's in here with a fake name, fake account, and fake picture, is that lying or is that being truthful? Y'all give me some feedback on that real quick. So that's one person says that's lying. Fake name, fake picture, fake account. 2 people say it's lying. 3 people saying it's lying. Four people says it's lying. So the people who's calling me a liar are hiding behind a fake name, fake picture, and fake account. So, but that's the one. They're the ones that gets believed. That's what blows my mind. It's like they just get believed. But anyway, we need $25 more. If anybody can help us out with that, it would be appreciated. We've got till 12. They gave us till 12 o'clock to ever pay it or be out. So if anybody can help with that, it would be appreciated. Rusty, are you saying no? You don't think that's lying, that they're not using their real picture, real name, or anything? I mean, that's kind of a... right now, we need 25 to finish the room, and then anything extra would be towards food. 25 to finish the room. The room is a top priority right now. I've got to go to work at 4 today. I got to be there, clocked in at 4, so I leave here a little bit earlier. Can't wait to start getting these paychecks in. Or I don't have to wake up and stress so much. Stress every day about everything. At this point, I don't know if we'll get the help to keep the room. I'm sorry if I'm talking too low, guys. Y'all tell me. I'm just. Yes, we did. We started a little bit over a week ago. We get our first good paycheck this coming Wednesday. We got a orientation check, which was only for 4 hours between the two of us. Wednesday. I agree with you, Lynn. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it to a payday. Thank you, Kim. I mean, it's just to the point of okay, Lynn. That's amazing. All right. So we're 25 short from a room. If anybody can help out with that, we would definitely appreciate it. We have 40 of it. Dang, it's Friday, ain't it?
What?
I said it's Friday, ain't it? Let's go say if we got the room covered, we'd run down to we could have run down to the Salvation Army the other way and got something, but they don't serve meals on Friday. Damn it. Our Salvation Army does free plates for lunch, but they don't do them on Fridays. Fred, I don't know. Right now, it's honestly it's day to day until we get our paycheck. So I can't give an answer to that. This is your old account? Okay. I'm not for sure. I don't even know who you are to know your old account, so I don't remember seeing this account anywhere. So, okay. Okay. Well, all right. Not 100% sure why you're telling me this is your old account, but all right. Awesome. I don't have an old account. I just have this account. Luna Bella, they've been better. the game plan is to buy some ramen noodles and stuff too. That's what we've been surviving on. That's what we. She's got this. That's the extent of our pantry for her lunch. Oh, you sent $60,000. All right, $60,000. Our worries are over, Carrie. God bless. Oh man, Carrie, you blocked that. That's why I said your name on that one. Somebody sent us $60,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we've actually got some peanut butter and jelly. I just don't have any bread right now at the moment. That's the stuff we've been buying. It's not like we've been going out and buying steaks and lobster with any money we get. We buy stuff that's going to stretch. I go and spend 30 cents for a pack of ramen noodles and eat those twice a day. If someone gave me 60,000, or if I had 60,000, I definitely would share it. There's some people that I would help that I know needs the help. I wouldn't be stingy and sit on it. First thing I would do is get us in housing, but then after that, and during that, some people on here right now I would help in a heartbeat if I had the money. Because I know their struggles and I know their heart. And if I stumbled across that type of money, then in a heartbeat, I would help people. In a heartbeat. We did get our EBT straight. And yes, I have reported that we're working. Ramen fills you up for the longest too. That's the go-to for me. It's like 2 packs of ramen. We was looking for a house in January. We had the money put up. We was looking. The things we could get in, we didn't have enough to be able to get those houses. And the place that has a chokehold on renting here, needed a cosigner to put us in a house because my credit wasn't good enough. I ended up paying out a lot of application fees to be turned down to places, and we just ran out of money to be able to get in a house. We're still on a housing waiting list through the government, and we just heard from them not too long ago and got decent news, but so yeah, ramen fills you up the most, and that's the main reason why. All right, so how is my face and a name is obviously trying to make fun of me? How's that allowed, guys? I don't get it. It's like, how's that allowed? Thank you, Rose, for the heart puff. But we got just a little bit over an hour to come up with 25 or 25 more to go with the 40 we have. I need to check a message. I don't know if it's going to kick me off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this. If it kicks me off, I'll be off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this. If it kicks me off, I'll be back. If it kicks me off, I'll be back. Okay, last time I did that, it kicked me off. So, um, Rainbow, if you're on here, I just sent you a message back. Um, Luna Bella, I'm working with anybody that I can work with on my off days. Um, yeah, I sent you that what you told me about, and I tell you that I don't know. You know how you get to dreaming about stuff, right? And that with the I sent you 60K. It was I don't know. It just got me thinking about God bless. That would change everything. I mean, to the point of something like that just wouldn't change my life. It would help other people too. So seriously, there's two people in my chat right now that I definitely would. I don't know if the third one's still on here or not. Two that I know is on here that man, if something like that was to happen to me, I'd help them out. There's a third one that popped in earlier and we talked. I'd help him out too, because I know the stuff they're going through. That's just I don't know. I guess that just let me escape reality for a second. Um, it's thank you, blessed to the fullest for the heart puffs. I don't know. Sometimes it's just you know how it is. You just escape reality in your head for a second. Sometimes I think that's what keeps us all going. You just fantasize. You buy a lottery ticket. You're like, God bless. If I won this $100 million, you know how much life would be different. You know who you would help and who you wouldn't help. Appreciate all the gifts, all the shares, all the kind words, the help we have gotten today. We're still 25 short from being able to cover the room. Um, we're just trying to make it till Wednesday, guys. Uh, right now, we're just day to day in it. Just to be honest with you, it's just. Well, I appreciate all the shares there. Shintopia? Did I say that right? Chintopia? Chintopia. And all the hearts, all 7.6K of them. So the 122 people in here, I appreciate y'all being here, even if you're just here for hate and screen recording for new content. Hey, lazy eyes. It could be better. Could be worse. Well, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Amy Marie, we're trying to get our hotel room covered right now at the moment. We're 25 short on my hotel room. Y'all get Matilda again. Yep. And again, there's the concept of I get called a liar, but they'll get on here and say that I got money this morning. You got 400. We got 400 this morning was the name of that one. No, but I'm the liar, right? But they come on here and say something like that. Y'all, but y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. Hey, baby. Check your text. Sherry Lynn, we're alive. Just put it that way. That's about how I feel today. Just alive. Been better, been worse, type day. I don't know how anyone can find it funny and make fun of someone at a low point in their lives. That's a special type of person in this world that can make fun of someone when they're down and huh? Hang on a minute, guys. Gotcha. Okay. So I will be getting off here in a minute to go take care of the room. Um, thank y'all for everyone who's helped. We have enough to cover the room. Um, then we'll just have to figure out a little something to try to eat on. So, but thank everyone who's helped. Appreciate everything and everyone. Yeah. So, thank you, Kim. I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes. Thank you, Osmore. I'm going to go pay this. We'll stay on for 5 more minutes. And the reason I'm doing that is because on your lives now you get an hour bonus. And so for 5 more minutes, I can stay on and it does some kind of little bonus thing for TikTok. Salvation Army does not serve any lunches on Friday. If they did, I would definitely be going down there. We went down there a few times this week. They are Monday through Thursday with their plates. So I'm going to stay on here till 11:15 my time. It's 11:10 right now. That'll give me the 5 minute. That give me the hour threshold of being on live, and then I don't know exactly what it does for TikTok, but an hour live gives you a bonus, 5% bonus on something. I'm not as down to it as some people are on this app, so I'm not for sure exactly what it does. But so, yeah, thank you everybody who came in and helped us out today. Jimmy, I'm just trying to make it till payday, guys. You know, and some people do find it in their heart to help other people out when they're in desperate need. I'm not asking anybody to take care of me. I'm just trying to make it till I get paid. You know, I go to work at 4:00 today, so and you know, I hope, Jimmy, that you never get in a bad spot, because that's when you realize that sometimes it's not just a bounce back as quickly as people think you should be able to bounce back. I hope you never have to learn that the hard way. I will get 1 free meal tonight. And to be honest with you, I'll be bringing it home for her to eat. I'm not going to sit at work and eat a meal while she has nothing. So, yeah. I tell you, my hip's killing me. Kind of fell in the bathtub yesterday. And, yeah. Hip's been hurting me ever since. But stay on for a few more minutes. That way I get that hour threshold thing here at here at the TikTok. Thank you again for everybody who's come on, and just for the ones who helped, thank you. For the ones who sent prayers, thank you. For the ones who just came in and just had civil conversation with no judgment, thank you. For the 12,400 hearts, thank you. For all the shares. So we're just going to stay on a couple more minutes to hit that hour mark, and then we'll get off here and go pay for the room, and then try to figure out. She's going to smack these ramen, as I don't know if the kids still say smack when they're considered talking about food. I used to have a buddy who used to be, I'm going to go home and smack a bag of potato chips. And I was just like, I'm the old guy in the group, and I'm just like, why is he going to go home and hit potato chips? But he was talking about going home and eating the whole bag. Coy, I told the story about how he used to say he was going to go home and smack a bag of potato chips.
Oh, yeah.
That kid, I tell you what. I'd give him my left pinky toe to look like that kid. And to have his metabolism. When it slows down, though, I don't know. He says his dad's the same way. And he never slows down. He's 6'4", naturally tanned, blonde hair, built. Doesn't have to work for it. It's like his genetics are insane. It's like he can go to the gym for 2 weeks and he's chiseled rock, and will eat whatever he wants and never gains weight, never looks bad. And I'm just like, God, this kid's genetics are insane. I was born a big guy. I was 12 pounds when I was born. All you women out there, 12 pounds natural birth. My mom was a beast. They thought I was going to be twins because they couldn't get a clear picture of me on the ultrasound. And this is 1979 too, so the technology is not as good. And my heart was echoing, so they was like, "Oh, you're having twins." Okay, Crystal, and if you choose to hear someone talk and they need help and you choose not to help them, that's your choice. That's fine. You could have also just not watched any of my life and went on to something else, because once you start interacting in this type of content, you're going to see more of it, and then you'll be one of the ones complaining because all your content is everything you see now is beggars and scammers. It takes less time to move on from someone's life that you don't want to see than it does to type that message out and send it. Just saying. And I'm working and my wife's working. And there's a lot of people that, hey, if I had the money and they came to me and said, "Hey, man, I need this," I'd help them. I always have. Always have. I've helped people that I knew better than to help. That I knew when they went, "I'll pay you back on Thursday," I wasn't never going to see that money again. But I helped them anyway. All right. That was my choice because it was my money that I earned at the time. Everybody's got that choice. Hey, I want to help this person or I don't want to help this person. You had the choice to move on or say something. You chose to say something. She's got a lobby job at McDonald's. If it was up to me, she would not be working. You know, she has a good spot with some good managers that look after her when she's there. You know, so. But if it starts to interfere with her health, she won't be working there. You know, me and her discussed that. You know, as long as it's not interfering with her health, she's fine. She can go in, clean the lobby like she's been doing, work for them and everything. She doesn't work in the back. She doesn't. You know, she works with people, but she's not like having to work the speaker box. And God bless, I hated that. Lord, they had me on the speaker thing, and I tell you right now, I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm about to get off here and go pay for the room. The worst thing you can do at a speaker was when you pull up and you order your whole meal at one time. I used to think that was the best way to get your order. Like, I pull up and I'm like, I know everything I want. I'm just going to tell them I want a double quarter pounder meal, Dr. Pepper, large fry. And then I'm going to tell her everything she wants. And I'm just like, after having to sit there and deal with that, it's like, it's not the best way to order your food. We get paid on Wednesdays. We get our first good paycheck this coming Wednesday. We did get a little bit of a paycheck this past Wednesday. It was for 4 hours for the both of us. Orientation was 2 hours long. And but this coming Wednesday, we get paid. So, pay periods for this McDonald's, I'm assuming it's every McDonald's, but I don't really like to assume. You know what happens then. Is from Wednesday to Tuesday. So, but the plan is when we get our paychecks to pay for a week. The hotel does weekly pay, and we can pay for a week, and then we can start getting ahead and don't have to worry from day to day of. We don't have to worry from day to day if we're going to have the room. We don't have to depend on anybody helping us to get the room. We don't have to hope and pray that someone shows some kindness to us and helps us out. You know. Ow, it's flat. Whew. Nothing like a good old flat Coca-Cola. I don't like Coke anyway. But yeah, I need to get out here and go pay for the room. We got the room covered. We just got to figure out a little bit for food now. Something to get some ramen, maybe some bread to go with the peanut butter and jelly we got. I don't know. We're out of peanut butter too, ain't we? Are you asleep?
What?
I said we're out of peanut butter, ain't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so. But yeah. Oh, good grief. Oh, man. Sorry, that Coke just did not. Didn't do too good on my stomach just then drinking that Coke. Okay. But. All right, everybody, we're going to get off here. I'm past the hour mark now. I don't know what it does. If anybody knows what doing the hour live does for your, it's like they I'm looking at this breakdown screen right now, and I just don't know. Our worries is over. We made 7 cents. Ours is paid weekly. That was one of the things I asked up front, is if we was paid weekly or bi-weekly. And she said we are paid every week. You too, Andrew. So yeah, I will be getting a check, or we will both be getting a check Wednesday. So yeah, and that's when things will start getting better for us. I've got to work tonight. She works tomorrow night, and we both work Sunday. They have us off Monday and Tuesday, and I don't know what the next schedule is. I have to look at it. All right, guys, I'm getting out here and going to go pay for the room. Thank you, everybody who came in today. Thank you for the help. We appreciate it, guys. And we will catch you guys down the road. You too, Rob. You have a great one.